everybody, welcome to the Double Trouble Sports Bash. We're here in the biggest little city in the world, Wally.
Yeah, Reno,
Nevada. We're here at the Eldorado Casino, and we have fight nights tonight. And if nobody knows, Wally the Whale is a referee. He's done Olympic trials. He has actually reffed, you've actually reffed the amateurs, UNR.
Gloves at the Korean and that, yes.
Well, Wally actually is the star of the show tonight, but we're here once again at the Eldorado Casino in downtown Reno, Nevada. Once again, the biggest little city in the world.
Well, let me interrupt you for a minute.
All right, what do you want to say?
Someone told me that you brought an element to the show that we desperately needed.
Yes.
I thought we were pretty good at sports, but go ahead. This is your time. Let's see.
Well, what does every great sports show need to be really great?
So, two people that know sports?
Well, that could be it, but no. A beautiful woman, and right here...
Yes? Uh-oh.
Right here is our beautiful woman for this sports show.
How's that look? Yeah.
Wally the Whale, keep your hands down, please.
Yes,
This is Sherry Shiver. She's from Evansville, Indiana, and she is going to give her prediction for the Super Bowl. Sherry, who is winning the Super Bowl this Sunday?
Patriots.
Yeah.
The Patriots. All right. Thank you very much, Sherry. Sherry Shiver, folks, Evansville, Indiana.
Hey, Bill, we got a special guest waiting right now. Everybody, at this time, I'd like to introduce the UNR Boxing coach, Mr. Mike Martino. Thank you, Mike, for joining the Double Trouble Sports Bash. I know you got a young team, Mike. You've got, I believe, 8 fighters tonight. Wish your team the best of luck. But I want everybody to know, and Mike, he'll never tell you this, but listen, UNR is based on donations, everybody. This is not like a scholarship sport. These kids are here because they love boxing in their heart. This man donates his time, and without Mike Martino, this would not be the best college program in boxing, bar none. And Mike, we wish you the best tonight. And everybody, go UNR.
Well, let me ask Mike a question. Mike, you have 2 champions returning, I believe. They won in West Point last year. How do they look, and what do you think they'll do tonight?
Well, let me tell you, I've got some good news and some bad news on the 2. We had 2 returning national champs this year when we started our school in September. The fall semester started, we had 2 young men that came back, so our team was going to be led by 125-pound Morales and 156-pound Catalano. Well, Andrew Morales is back. He injured himself about 2 weeks ago, so we held him out of this bout. He'll be back in action here on the 24th against West Point.
So your next fight then, for everyone watching the show,
you definitely want to see, well, it's February 24th. Now, our other national champ, Jeremy Catalano, a lot of you guys may know, in Reno may know the name Catalano. His father was one of the chief officers at the Reno Police Department. Well, his son has decided to go ahead and follow his dad's footsteps career, and believe it or not, at 21 years old, he got hired by the Elko City Police Department. He'll be wearing a different uniform, a different Nevada uniform.
Could you do me a favor, Mike, when he gets down in town, could you have him arrest Wally for me?
Hey, well, listen, he's just completed his 2nd week today of the police academy. He's here tonight upstairs, so you might get a chance to even talk to him. He said, he goes, Coach, I wish I was fighting tonight. I really miss it, but my career was more important. He's a criminal justice major. He's following his father's footsteps as a police officer, so our loss is their gain in Elko.
Absolutely, what a great profession. We don't have enough good police officers in this country, and when anyone wants to take that profession, I'm behind them as long as they don't give me a ticket.
Yeah, and I want to say something about student athletes. At UNR, these are truly student athletes. You do not play sports at UNR and flunk up in school, okay? This is true student athletes. That's why I love the UNR Boxing, and I wish the best to the team.
I really appreciate you guys, and you guys have really touched on something that's dear to my heart. As you said earlier, we have 4 coaches. We all donate our time. We're a club sport. Well, we receive no financial assistance from the athletic department. We do represent the University of Nevada nationwide. They get great publicity from us. We have some great men that then go out and get careers amongst the one who just got a police officer. Like tonight, you're going to be watching, I think, 8 fights with the Air Force Academy. those men, once they're done with their 4-year college degree, they're going to be flying pilots, they're going to be officers, they're going to be the future leaders of America. So that's what college boxing is all about. It's called the 6-minute fraternity. It's a great opportunity for these young men to participate in a collegiate sport, but they may never ever lace up a glove again after college.
Mike, nobody may know this. Wally and I do. We visit the gym at 4th Street, but you were one heck of a boxer yourself when you did box for University of Nevada. Is that correct?
Well, evidenced by my nose, I broke a lot of hands.
Okay. Mike.
Continue so we can continue producing collegiate champions here at UNR. Thank you, Mike Martino, for your time.
Listen, I just want to thank you from all of the boxers, the coaching staff, and the Eldorado Hotel and Casino. Thank you much, you guys a lot, for supporting us and sharing our message with everybody out there. And listen, come see us on February 24th. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike Martino.
And now our next guest.
Our next guest, folks,
Special.
is a very special guest tonight. He gives me free seats at first base.
Ever gotten in your life.
At first base for the Reno Aces, we have a very special guest. He was a safety at University of Texas El Paso. He was one heck of a hitter, and here he is, folks. Let us introduce to you, Wally, introduce our good friend,
the general manager for the Reno Aces, Rick Parr. Thank you, Rick, for joining the Double Trouble Sports Bash tonight. Want to congratulate you on a great season, but you've got an announcement, a pretty special announcement concerning the team. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what that exciting announcement was?
Well, we have a lot of exciting announcements. This one I'm thrilled about.
Mine is I'm getting those seats at first base. Isn't that correct?
It depends on this interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd better shut up then.
Serve that softball, just sweet right down the pipe. But our announcement, we're tickled to death to have the 2013. Now keep in mind, it's 2013 All-Star Game. And this is the same game where all of the great athletes in MLB have turned out to play first before they actually made it to the major leagues. You're talking about people like, think about Derek Jeter. He played in this AAA All-Star Game at one time. We're going to have people just like that are going to be here in Reno. And I'm telling you, it'll be packed, it'll be a madhouse. We're going to do Fan Fest, we're going to do all kinds of different things to make this a true celebration in this great community of ours.
Well, I want to congratulate you for being such an excellent general manager. You did a great job with the Reno Aces. They were just a couple games away from, I believe, going to the World Series. Am I correct on that?
Well, AAA Championship is what we call it. So
I like
a World Series.
For me, it would be. Anyways, I know you have some good players coming back, but is there one pitcher that in your mind that is probably going to make the majors this year that's coming back on your staff?
Well, to be honest with you, if it is, I think it'll be in the bullpen. I'm not sure it'll be a starting pitcher, but I think the guys that I'm really excited about, Mobile, Alabama, which is our AA affiliate, they won the Southern League Championship last year with 5 of the greatest pitchers you have ever seen in your life. There's a kid named Skaggs. There's another kid named Corbett. There's another guy that's name is Brewer. And they had 5 of the best athletes on the mound. And even the kid that they signed out of UCLA last year that helped them win the championship. So I'm looking for the young athletes to come up. I know that what we're going to get is some of those great ones coming down. We'll get a couple of the good ones coming down on rehab, but for me, it's the younger players that haven't made their stake in the big leagues yet, that are just waiting to put their name on it and get it done. And I want them to wear our uniform so I can sell that baseball card, baby.
I understand that. Wally, let me just ask Rick real quick. You sent 5 to 6 players to the Arizona Diamondbacks late in the season, and they had an impact on that playoff team. Do you expect any of them back down to AAA this year for any time?
Well, talking to Kevin Towers and the rest of the guys that are making those decisions, it really depends. And a lot of people don't realize this: spring training and injuries. If they get impacted with injuries, and therefore the domino effect starts. So whether we get a really good one or not depends on how bad they get beat up.
Maybe people don't know, and Wally the Whale surely doesn't. He's from another planet. But anyways, let me ask you this. Have you been to the Sacramento ballpark? People are telling me it's 8 years old and it's a nice park, but I can't imagine it being as nice as the park we have in downtown Reno.
Well, we have something very special here. We did this ballpark cost about $55 million, and then you added the freight house, which was about another $12.5 million. So all of a sudden, you have an investment that is substantial downtown, and we didn't cut any corners. When you walk into that ballpark, what you see is what you get. I can tell you that most of the people here in Reno had no idea it was going to be as nice as it is. And when they walked in for the first time, all they could think about is, holy cow, this is Major League. It's just not as big as a Major League park. But you know what I like about it? It's intimate. It is fun. It is action-packed. It's got energy, more than a Major League park. And the only thing that's better is if, like the Giants or the Diamondbacks get in the World Series and the place is jamming at the Major League Park.
We saw that last year, Rick. We sure did. And Matt Beck, Bill and I were, we were around the team at the end of the run.
Anything for a free seat, huh, Will?
I just want to tell you, Rick, I want everybody to know there's not a whole lot of season tickets left. It's selling out fast. Rick, could you tell everybody how to call and get some season ticket information for the upcoming season or where?
Oh, absolutely. Call 334-7000, and I'm telling you, if you can't do that, just go online, renoaces.com, and you can get a representative. You can just do it online if you want. It's that easy, but I got to tell you, tickets are going to go at a premium this year. We got a great lineup, and I will say this again, with what the Diamondbacks, what I see, I think we're going to be another championship season.
I'm looking for a World Series, and believe it or not, Mr. Parr, you have a lot to do with the Arizona Diamondbacks because you train their players here and you send them up when they're ready, and they've done a great job, and you've done a great job since you've been here with the Reno Aces. It's a pleasure to have you in the city, and we hope, I know you would eventually maybe like to go to the major leagues, but we would miss you in Reno, so we hope you're around for a few more years.
We want to thank you, Rick, for your
Thanks, Rick, for your time, and I'll be looking for those first base seats.
And Rick, thanks for your time and spending, and listen, enjoy the fights tonight, let's root on UNR, and we'll see each other down the road very soon.
Well, thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure, and you guys are always the best.
Thank you very much, Rick Parr.
Excellent.
Rick,
right back, everybody. You're watching the Double Trouble Sports Bash on Tahoe Network TV. Hey everybody, I want to introduce you at this time a man that donates his time to amateur boxing. He's a professional referee, my good friend Vic Draculich, referee of over 50 pro championship fights. Vic Draculich, thank you very much for joining the Double Trouble Sports Bash. And Vic, I got a question. I know you won't tell us, but I brought you up here. There's a big fight happening down in Vegas tonight. Nelson Miranda going against Chilembe. Kind of a crossroads fight, would you say, for Miranda? Win, he goes, loses, he's gone. What do you think?
You never say never. But yes, this is an important win for him, absolutely.
It sure is. Vic was on the show and has spent time with us on ESPN Radio. He's a big supporter of the Double Trouble Sports Bash.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a big supporter. We forced him to come on the radio show, Wally. We forced him.
They had my arm tied up behind my back.
And Vic, how many bouts are you reffing tonight?
I have no idea. I just got done putting the ropes together, and now I'm going to look at the assignment sheet and do whatever they need me to do tonight.
Hey, Vic, it's a pleasure having you on your show. I know you're a big integral part of this show tonight, so we're going to let you go, but we want to thank you for joining us, and good luck, and we're going to get in and get to go see those boxers.
Vic Draculich and Wally the Whale on that great interview, and folks, we will be right back. Folks, folks out here live in the showroom, the boxing ring set up. We're ready to go, but we have a special guest, a Reno resident that is a sports owner, and Wally the Whale is going to introduce our guest right now. Wally the Whale, who do we have with us?
We have Mr. Herb Santos, owner of the developmental basketball team. Herb, why don't you tell us a little bit about your team, where you play, number, season tickets, and how many games you got left? What's
Great. Well, thanks for you guys being here. This is great. The Reno Bighorns is the NBA developmental team. We are affiliated with the Sacramento Kings, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Memphis Grizzlies. We play over at the Reno Event Center. We're excited to be here tonight to support our local University of Nevada Pack boxers, one of which is my son, so I'm a little nervous tonight. So
he is fighting the first fight.
Oh, he is fighting?
Yes, he is.
Loosened him up in the dressing room.
Okay, well,
a few shots. He's ready to go.
His mother's over there, so you might have to go over there and loosen her up.
Well, I asked him when he got up if he'd give Wally a right hook, but he didn't do that for me.
Well, he remembers I refereed, and he's not going to disrespect the referee.
The color of this shirt, you always got to respect the color of that shirt. But
Herb, a lot of people don't know, but you are a supporter of UNR Boxing. You've been a big supporter of boxing, and we want to thank you for that. A lot of people don't know you really the backbone of you is boxing. Your kids here, and we wish the developmental league is. When's your next game?
We play tomorrow night at the Reno Event Center, and you're going to take care of my son tonight?
Coach, everybody from UNR, Pat Chalene jumping in. Yeah. He just can't leave Bill alone. I don't know what's going on.
I'll tell you what, the second best fight you'll find in this town is over the Bighorns game after time.
That's right.
Good job.
That was Pat Chalene, assistant coach for Nevada boxing team. Once again, Wally, Herb Santos, once again, we want to wish your son good luck. We know he's going to win tonight. But win or lose, he's a champion with the Double Trouble Sports Badge.
Just being on the Wolfpack's boxing team is an honor.
And when is the next game of the Reno Bighorns?
Like I said, Bighorns are playing tomorrow night at the Reno Event Center. Game starts at 7. We'd love to have as many people out there as possible.
Ticket cost?
Anywhere from $10 on up.
And that is Class A NBA pro material.
We got 4 guys right now that have multiple years playing in the NBA, and you can't beat it.
You just had that big D-League showcase where every scout in the NBA was here. What an awesome weekend that was.
It was a great event for the city of Reno. We had every GM, we had every scout, both in the United States and international scouts, and then the fans. They just had this 1 week of this continuous basketball. It was great.
Well, Herb, we want to thank you for being on the Double Trouble Sports Bash. We support, Wally and I support the Nevada boxing. Wally, is an amateur ref. So we'll be pulling for your son tonight. Go sit with your wife and make sure she's okay.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Herb, and thanks for your support.
A lot. Appreciate
for boxing. It. Boxing needs people like you.
And thanks what you guys are doing. You guys are doing a great service, too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Herb Santos, attorney at law in Reno, Nevada, and I want Wally to get drunk so he can at least arrest him and take him to court or something. This is Dollar Bill. I'm with TNTV, and I'm here with a special guest. I'm here with Chris Wright of the Reno Silverbacks, AAA football. And Chris, it's a new league, a new team in town. Why don't we let everyone know when your first game is? And I know you have something with veterans coming up at your first game. Why don't you just let us know what's going on with this first game, where it is, and things like that.
Yeah, no problem. March 24th, 7:30 p.m. kickoff time. We're going to be out there at Golden Eagle Sports Complex. If you want to come support the Girl Scouts singing the national anthem, we're going to have some Vietnam veterans coming out, flip their Airborne Ranger coins. We're very proud of what we're doing, and we're just trying to bring the community together and do some positive things.
Well, this will be a AAA football team. The next step, it's a nice jumping ground to the pros, really, Chris. Sort of in the same idea of the D-League basketball team here in Reno that those guys go to turn pro also. So basically, it's a AAA football league, and it's the Reno Silverbacks. And once again, give everybody the first game, time it starts, and where it's located.
March 24th, kickoff 7:30 at Golden Eagle Sports Complex. It's free to the public, and it's just we're building this for the community. So hope you all come out and enjoy yourself.
And folks, if you haven't seen this, I love this. I don't know what it is. It's a sticker of the Silverbacks, but I'm going to put this in my window, and if you come out to the game, I'm Dollar Bill. I might have a few, and I might pass these out to people in the stands. Once again, I am with Chris Wright of the Reno Silverbacks, AAA football, and this league starts up again when?
March 24th. 7:30 p.m. kickoff.
Thank you very much, and this is Dollar Bill and Chris Wright.
Go Silverbacks!
Go Silverbacks! Hey, welcome everybody. This is the Double Trouble Sports Bash. I'm Dollar Bill. I'm here with two wonderful world champion Oakland Raiders, Frank Hawkins, and this is Mr. Villapiano. And let Frank go ahead and talk to his best friend for a minute. Here it is, Frank. Ask your best friend.
Tell us what we can expect from the Raiders this year.
Frank, you and I know that the Raiders stink at this moment. If they can't beat the Chargers at home to go to the playoffs, they stink.
So new coach, new general managers, has anything changed?
Well, I'm hoping that the new coach and the new general manager come in and they stay a while.
Bring a new attitude.
I got a problem with the new coach.
Who is he? Where's he from? What do you know about him?
He's from Denver, Frank.
Oh, we can't have that.
Oh, it's you guys stole my Denver Broncos defensive coordinator.
He wasn't worth stealing.
I got a major problem with anybody come from Denver, San Diego, or Kansas City trying to coach the Raiders. I just don't know. I'm rooting the guy that he's got the job. I'm rooting for him, but I got a problem.
They don't bleed silver and black.
They don't. I would rather see them bring Otis Sistrunk up and make him the head coach.
Or Terry Robisky. What about him, huh? They didn't give him a shot.
How come we can't get John Madden back? He's still breathing.
Barely.
What do you think?
Well, we love John.
Wait a minute. You're making $1 billion a year. You ain't coaching the Raiders and putting up with any of that stuff.
Young kids.
Terry Robisky is a Raider our era.
That's right.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys both. You're both Oakland Raiders. Let me ask you this. How did you personally feel with Al Davis as your owner and general manager when you guys were playing? What did you personally think of the gentleman?
Well, I got to tell you, once I retired, every year after that, I learned to appreciate him more. He inspected what he expected every single day. And they can say what they want about Al, but he paid players to play, and he wasn't out there on the field. If they did not perform, it was their fault. But truly, if you were a Raider, you were always a Raider in the Raider family and always welcome.
Sort of like a Marine. If you're a Marine, you're a Marine for life. If you're a Raider, You're a Raider for life.
Right.
How about you, sir? How did you like Al Davis?
I have to go along with Frank. Exactly what he said. Al was our guy. We played for him. We played for the Raiders. He was the guy that took the Raiders from that losing team, made them a great winning team, and then we ended up joining them. We were playing for that guy. We were playing for John Madden.
In the footsteps of guys like him who created the tradition, who made playing a Raider, being a community person on and off the field, something special that every team in the National Football League, every player envied, wanted to be. If they couldn't be, they wanted to be a Raider.
Oh, how many times did you get your friends calling you up? Could you talk to Al Davis?
Right.
Can I be on your team?
That's right.
No, you couldn't be on our team.
Right.
Our team was special.
It was special. Even though I grew up in New England, I didn't root for the Boston Patriots. I am an old guy. I'm 62. But believe it or not, I was an Oakland Raiders fan with John Madden. I remember the Mad Stork.
Throw that damn watch away.
I will throw the Broncos watch away. Folks, this is the Double Trouble Sports Bash. I'm here with two great Super Bowl Raider champions. I will call this gentleman Mr. Villapiano, Frank Hawkins. This is the Double Trouble Sports Bash. Everybody, this is Dollar Bill at the Eldorado. We're just getting done with the Reno, Nevada fight, but I have a special guest with me. I have Chance Early with me. His dad, Quinn Early, played from '87 to '95 with numerous teams in the NFL. Chance, I want to ask you, did you redshirt this year with Nevada?
Yes, I did. Redshirt this year.
Did you have to redshirt, or was that something the coach suggested?
Coach just suggested it and just lifted, got strong. So this year, though.
So, what position do you play?
I'm a wide receiver.
Wide receiver, very important position, and you know Chris Salt likes to throw the ball. So, pretty fast, are you?
Yeah, I got.
You got a 4.5 time for me?
Oh yeah, I got a 4.4 for you, man.
Wow, this gentleman here, UNR red shirt, Chance Early, runs a 4.440, folks, and I know that makes Chris Salt awfully happy. Well, I'm sorry I won't get to see you play this year, but I'll be here looking for you next year, and I'll definitely want to get you on an interview again. You want your dad to come in with us? Give him a wave right now. Right now, folks, I have the father of Chance Early. I have an NFL player here. Quinn Early played from '87 to '95. 99. Quinn, tell everybody the teams you did play for. I know there were two, but I think you went to 4.
I played for the San Diego Chargers from '88 to '90, and then the New Orleans Saints '91, '95. Buffalo Bills from '96 to '98, and then I had a quick cup of coffee with the New York Jets in '99.
Why didn't you ever play with my Denver Broncos?
They didn't come talk to me.
They should have. You were a heck of a ball player. I remember you well. You ought to be proud of your son. He's redshirting this year. Did you want him to redshirt, or did you think he could have played this year?
You know, when I played, I redshirted, and I think that it's an important thing. Gives him an opportunity to concentrate on school, build up a little bit, learn the system, and then he can just let it fly next year. So.
What do you think of Chris Alt as a mentor and a coach?
I think that was one of the main factors in Chance coming here. Obviously, it was his choice. I just supported him, but the tradition, the history, the reputation that Coach Alt has, I think those were all factors, and I'm just happy that he's here.
Oh, well, Coach Alt definitely is a player's coach. He's been around a long time. He loves his players. I believe Nevada is a school that your son, he's already doing a 4.440. By the time he's a senior, he's probably going to be running a 4.240. And I really think this he's a stud right here. You ought to be proud of your son.
I'm very proud of him, and first and foremost, he's a good kid. So me and his mother were extremely proud of him, and you know, we're looking forward to just some good times here.
Well, what they say, good parents make good children, and I'm sure you and your wife raised a great son. We're really proud to have him here in Reno with Nevada, and I guarantee you we'll be out there watching your son on the field next year. Thank you very much, Quinn Early, Chance Early, red-shirted this year with the Nevada Wolfpack, but we'll see him on the field next year. This is Dollar Bill from TNTV. The Earlys and I, we're out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 5 in the 140-pound class. Out of the red corner, representing the United States Air Force Academy, William Peterson. And out of the blue corner, representing the University of Nevada,
Trouble Sports Bash. We're live from the Reno. We're live. Hold on, we're live, folks, from the Reno, the biggest little city in the world, but we are live in the dressing room of the Nevada boxing team. This is the home of boxing, amateur and pro. Maybe people don't know it. Las Vegas, they put fights down there, but it all started here. And we're going to go ahead right now, Wally the Whale, and I have a gentleman next to me, and I'm going to ask him, what is your name, son?
I'm Jared Santos.
And what weight class do you fight in?
139.
And where are you from?
Reno, Nevada.
And if I'm right, your dad is Joel Santos?
Herb Santos.
Herb Santos? Yeah. And he is an attorney? And I hope he will come over and arrest Wally and put him in jail. Yeah. I am done with Wally the Whale next to me. But good luck on your fight. I just wanted to get you to laugh a little bit. I know it's a serious time, but good luck tonight, and I'm sure you'll be 1-0 after tonight.
Bill, you know, I want to say something to all you UNR guys. You don't know how fortunate you guys are to have the coaching staff you had. I've refereed. I've seen a lot of boxing the last 5 years. And it gives me a lot of pleasure to come and just sit here with you warriors, because that's what you are, you guys. When you step in the ring, you're always a hero to me just getting in the ring. So I want you to know we're passionate about boxing. We're really happy to have you guys here.
All right, Wally, I've got another fighter I want to introduce real quick. And this is your name?
Quadira Saylor.
And where are you from?
Chicago, Illinois.
And what weight class are you fighting in?
Currently at 147.
Is that going to be your weight class all year? You said currently. Are you planning on going up or down?
Down. Back to 141.
Okay. That was, once again, your name?
Quadira Saylor.
From?
Chicago, Illinois.
In the 147 weight class.
Are you boxing an Air Force kid tonight? There, you know, we know a little bit about Air Force. We spent about 30 years in that area. They have an excellent program. You guys do well against them. It's a great judgment of where you're going to go, because you're fighting an academy team. They almost make you have to try out for their boxing. Army does, I know that. If you go to West Point, you got to box. I don't care what it is, even if you lose. But you guys, we wish you the best tonight, and we're here to watch you win. Win or lose, we support you 100%, the UNR.
And once again, thank you very much. Your name again?
Quadira Saylor.
Quadira Saylor from Chicago, Illinois. Thank you very much for sitting with the Double Trouble Sports Bash. Well, here we are again. We have another fighter here, and Wally the Whale and I, the Double Trouble Sports Bash, have the pleasure of interviewing the fighters here in the dressing room with the University of Nevada. I have now a gentleman. His name is?
Josue Gaitan.
Josue Gaitan. And where are you from, sir?
I'm from Reno, Nevada.
And what weight class are you fighting in?
Tonight I'm fighting at 192.
192. Would you do me a favor as you get up to say goodbye to us? Give Wally a little right cross for me.
News for you. I refereed you in amateurs. Do you remember me?
I
refereed you a couple of times when you were a young kid. Where'd you box out of here?
Out of Arce and also Azteca Boxing Club.
Sure, man. I remember when you were a little kid, you really grew up. But anyways, I really wish you good luck. I know you got great skills, and thanks for boxing for the UNR team.
And once again, your name?
Josue Gaitan.
From?
Reno, Nevada.
Boxing in what weight class?
192.
Thank you, and good luck tonight, sir.
We'll be seeing you out there, fellas.
Wally, we have another fighter coming up. How about you taking over the mic and being good?
Thank you. Set right in here. Everybody, we're with another boxer here at UNR, and we're going to give them a chance to tell us who they are and who is this fighter.
I'm Anthony Donahue.
And what weight class are you boxing in?
165.
And what grade are you in?
I'm senior.
Senior.
How many years have you been boxing with the Nevada program?
This is my 4th year.
Fourth year. So you know Dave Schechter and a couple of the past champions.
Yep.
Okay, we're looking for some big things from you this year. And would you do me a favor, since the other gentleman didn't? Would you give Wally a right cross when you leave? And once again, your name?
Anthony Donahue.
Weight class?
165.
From?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois. Go Chicago Blackhawks. Thank you, son.
Thank you, son. Thanks for joining. Next, who wants to come in and say hello?
There we go. All right, Wally the Whale. Why don't you take the mic and introduce this gentleman?
Sure, everybody. This is another UNR boxer, and we're going to let him introduce himself right now.
Taylor Yancey.
Taylor, and what grade are you in, and what weight class are you boxing tonight?
I'm a sophomore, and I'm fighting 137 tonight.
And how many bouts is this your first? Most of you guys haven't got many bouts on this team. How many bouts have you got now, Taylor?
This will be my 5th bout.
Well, congratulations and thanks for staying on the UNR boxing team. I know a lot of kids, they take that first punch in the face and they're gone the next day. So obviously you're here to stay, and we wish you the best of luck. Thanks for joining us. Once again, your name?
Taylor Yancey.
And you're from?
I'm from Reno.
Thank you, Taylor. Thanks for joining the Double Trouble. Bill?
Taylor, once again, nobody else did this for me. Would you please give Wally a right cross as you get up? Give him a little hook. Thank you very much.
What
It's time for Super Bowl picks. This is the end of our show today, so we're going to get into our picks right now. Let's go, Bill. The Patriots are favored by 2.5. The total's 54.5, but I want you to tell people what you think about those lines and how you think that game's going to go.
Well, Wally, those lines, the Patriots were favored by 3.5. It dropped down to 3. It's dropped down to 2.5 now, but I never liked 2.5 lines. I would still try to wait till it moves back to 3. If you got it at 3, you were lucky, but at 2.5, I don't like it. I would take the 2.5 and the Giants.
Okay, everybody. Now, everybody knows I've worked in sports books, and I've been trained by the #1 man, Nick Bogdanovich, for William Hill. That's the guy, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going with the books. I'm taking the Patriots minus 2.5. I don't even think it's going to be close. I'm calling 31-10 Patriots and under 54.5. Take that bet, go to the book, and make some money.
Thank you, everybody. You've been watching the Double Trouble Sports Bash on Tahoe Network TV live from Reno, Nevada, the biggest little city in the world.